Hey guys, what is up? Diamond Brooks Productions here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Ninjago Epic Battles J vs Serpentine set. This retails for $16 in New Zealand, and let's take a look at the figures. Here is J, and I'm just going to remove this weapon real quick. We'll take a look at this in a sec, but the figure itself, it's really anime inspired, and it's pretty nice because we don't usually get too many anime figures. I think this little logo is on the back of all of the ninja figures for these battle sets. It's kind of interesting that his main outfit colour is white, and it just has blue accents or detailing, so that's pretty interesting. Nice hairpiece. It's always nice to get this hairpiece. Really hope that we get it in different colours soon though. And just taking his head off, he does have the blue bandana, and that's his face, and there's his back facial printing. I did have the J Dragon Flyer, but I lost that, I lost his head, so technically, this is the only J head I have for, my Ninjago collection, and also this is my only J in my new collection with the modern head, unless you count the Prime Empire one. Now time for this interesting weapon. So if you look closely, this is actually the nunchucks of lightning. As you can see, this here, it's a little hard to see on camera, but it's actually the exact same as here, and then they just have like this green effect coming off it. It is a little weird how the the handle itself is the same color as the effect, but it doesn't really bother me too much, and you get two of them in the set. You also get two of these, which you can make the Dragon Sword of Fire, although I think the Legacy Sword of Fire doesn't look like this, so that's a little odd, but if you look closely, it's just a regular katana with that effect coming off. They also include the Scythe of Quakes, which isn't the Legacy or the original one, so yeah. But still, this is kind of cool, I guess. And also, just one thing, you can actually have a figure holding on to this piece from here, so that's pretty interesting. And then you get 4 shurikens of ice. So yeah, and it's pretty interesting. The thing I don't like is that you can only hold it from like one point, so you can only hold it from there, but it doesn't really bother me too much, I guess. And like I said, you get 4 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these, so yeah. Here is the Serpentine. Now, of course, if you're a fan of the OG Ninjago, you will know who this really is. This is a Legacy Rattler. Now, this is basically the rare exception where I actually like the new one more than the original. Like, of course, the original has printing on the top, but I just think that the sand blue just looks a lot better than the grey. So yeah, the face is a little funky, but I do like the eyes. Just looks more Lego-y. The old one looks kind of creepy. And yeah, really nice detailing all around. There's even a bit of printing on the back of the head, which the original didn't have. So yeah, I do kind of like the yellow on the original, but still, it's not the biggest deal. And yeah, also I kind of prefer when the Serpentine do have like a little bit of armor in that, like knee pads and that. So overall, I think that this is a really nice reboot or remake of a figure. Also in the set there is whatever the hell this is. Okay, apparently what this is supposed to do with it, you're supposed to put the figure on here and just fiddle with it, and it works well. I just don't really like that, just because it seems weird. I mean, yeah, I don't know about you, but I don't really like these, but if you don't have them, there are 2 new pieces. There's this here, and then there's like this nozzle piece or something. I don't know what you call it, but you can put a tire on the end, so yeah, well, that's 1 piece. So yeah, overall I don't really like this. It just seems a bit weird. I mean, I'd rather get an actual like Spinjitzu piece than this. So yeah. Here's the build, and I kind of like it because it doesn't really feel like something from Ninjago. It feels more like something from Pharaohs Quest, and this is probably the most unique out of the 4 builds. But let's take a look at this one, which uses up more pieces, and I like how they have a bit of an angle with the bamboo here, and you can move that a little bit. You can also move the head a little bit if you want to, but still, I like the red eyes and I like the gold fangs. I don't know what this jump is doing here. I mean, you can't really put a figure, well, you could put a figure there, but it's going to be really hard. And, well, I don't really know if you're going to put, like, one of these extra pieces here, so, to be honest, I have no idea what that jump is for. I think it's also in the Kai set. I don't know about the other two. And also, I like getting this piece here. It doesn't really look too good from around the back, but at least it doesn't look awful, so, yeah. And the other little build is, just this little thing here. Like, I believe what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to get this little stick thing, and you just need to put J on it. And I guess you're just supposed to just harass the bamboo or something. There we go. It actually works pretty well, but yeah, overall, this is basically one of those small, cheap sets that you really probably only want to get just for the figures. I mean, the builds are not really that amazing, but at least you get some cool figures. So, yeah, this is probably my favorite out of the four because, well, first of all, it has probably the most interesting villain figure. I mean, the only other set with an exclusive villain is, the Kai one, and that one isn't really that interesting in my opinion. Also, this probably has the most interesting build as well. I mean, Kai and Cole have, well, Kai has that shrine, Cole has the market stand, and Zane has that factory. This is pretty unique, this little Serpentine statue. So, overall, this is a okay set. It's not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite. But realistically, I think people only really want to get this for the figures, and I understand that. But, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later. Goodbye.